We're going to talk about what parents and mature learners need to know when they come to study here at the university. So, firstly, could you introduce yourself for me, please?
Yes, sure. My name is Alex Davis. I'm a PhD student in classical studies here, and I'm an outreach ambassador and tutor.
So tell me more about what parents and mature students need to know and consider when coming to university.
I think one of the important things to consider is just to do all the research. We're good students, right? So do some research before you arrive. Make sure that, for example, the amount of teaching time we get fits in with the arrangements you can make around family, particularly if you're commuting to campus, but also know that you're not on your own. A lot of mature students are a bit concerned that maybe they're going to be the only mature student here, and it's absolutely not true. It's a really welcoming community.
And what other concerns do they have, and how are they addressed?
Other concerns can be around things like parking, so students can get a parking permit, about whether or not they're going to make friends, whether or not they, as I said, they're going to stick out and they're just going to be the oldest person in the history of the universe. And it's absolutely not true. And just really managing time and money, fitting family in around those things. It can be very challenging being a student full stop. Mature students and those who are parents have maybe different challenges, but they're equally challenging sometimes. But there's plenty of support here and plenty of place to go to for some help.
And what support is there?
So our Student Support and Wellbeing Service, I speak from experience, are absolutely lovely. The outreach department who I work for, we have specific mature learners, mature students web pages with a lot of information on there. But to be honest with you, we can access the support that's here in exactly the same way as every other student. We're no different as far as the university is concerned, which is a fantastic way to be. It just makes us part of that whole university community. But there's always somebody to go to here.
Yeah, and they are joining a community of like-minded people, and there are plenty of other parents and mature learners here, aren't there?
Yes, absolutely. I'm president for the Mature Student Society on campus, and we also welcome students who have dependents and who are commuting to campus, and those who study part-time. So there is a group for us to come and belong to, and our Students' Union have a Mature Students Network as well, which also helps support those students. But also I've made fantastic friends of all ages, all subjects, all backgrounds, and it genuinely is a community. And eventually, actually really not even eventually, after not that long, I felt as though it made no difference that I was in my 40s. I've got friends in their 70s, and I've got friends who were 18 when we started. It genuinely is no different, really.
Yeah, and it sounds quite easy in that case to meet new people and make friends. There are just lots of opportunities to do so on campus, aren't there?
Yes, absolutely. The important thing is for students to spend some time here and make the effort to maybe join a society or a network, come along to these societies. We have some social lunches, chat to people outside lecture theatres, arrange to meet for coffee. Particularly if you don't live here, you don't get the experience of living in accommodation and meeting new people on that first day. So it can take a little more time as a mature student or as a commuter, but I've made so many fantastic friends. It's been lots of fun.
Yeah, and I guess when you have lectures in person as well, you can then meet those people to bounce ideas off of, and actually helps you within your course as well, right?
Definitely, both for students and also for our academic staff. Being back to in-person teaching is so nice, because you do get those opportunities to engage with the sessions in a better way. The university did its best under very difficult circumstances during the pandemic, but there really is no substitute for actually meeting people in person and being able to see their faces and talk about those ideas, and simply just meet people walking across campus, have a coffee, whatever it is that just enables you to be, again, part of that community. And online learning was not cutting it for nobody's fault.
No, and what advice would you have to people who are considering university at this point and who will join in, well, less than a year's time, hopefully?
Yeah, absolutely, hopefully. I'm over with my colleagues in Grimmond building today with sessions for mature students. We've got a mature learners talk at 1 o'clock over there. So come along to those talks, come and have a chat with us. But really, do your research. Ask as many questions as you can possibly think of. There's no such thing as a silly question, genuinely. Ask those questions, find out, talk to the students, talk to the staff in the department, go along to absolutely everything you can, and then come along in September and join us. I look forward to meeting them.
Well, thank you, Alex, very much. And like you say, go to Grimmond if you need any more information.